Now I'd have knocked your ass out. See, maybe if you had this and sharpened your skills, you'd be aware of your surroundings. Alright, so I left off when he chest kicked me, and then he went to the back seat trying to grab Maya. So y'all know that Lex was already like, Maya, get up, this nigga trying to kidnap us. So he opened the door, he trying to pull Maya out the car. Lex is trying to pull him in. So I really thank God for Lex verbally telling all of us like what to do and how to navigate. I'm pretty sure we would have figured it out, but like just her instruction just helped. Okay, y'all, we about to drink the rest of our stuff and start racing.
Well, I'm about to start drinking my drink right now. That's so gross.
Never stop telling your business on this app or Instagram. A bitch like me about to warm up some French toast sticks and tell y'all what the fuck is going on.
Cancel the holidays. Winter is
here. It never stops. Let's listen to this young lady explain how she almost got kidnapped in Colombia.
Alright, so I had to cut my birthday trip short in Colombia because the first night we was out there, we almost got kidnapped. Like, literally, y'all. This is real. This is not to shit on nobody's country, but don't go there as no black woman. They target young girls. Their ratio is 80-20 when it comes to male and female. Like, it just wasn't safe out there. So, I gotta start from the whole beginning, and I don't want nobody telling me, oh, I've been there before, I never experienced that. Don't discredit what happened to me, and don't try to undermine that shit. I need therapy. This is very traumatic what happened to us. So let's start with the delays. It was so many delays even trying to get to Colombia. If y'all watch my other stuff, we missed our first flight. Okay, cool. We were supposed to get to Colombia at 12 p.m. We didn't get to Colombia until 10:30 p.m. that same night. All right, so basically, like, our first full day, this happened to us. So I meet Kalia Denise. Y'all know her. That's my mutual out there. I said, oh dang, she in Colombia too. Let's link. So she said she gonna have her driver pick us up. I took some pictures. That's where y'all could see those videos. This happened that day. Like, it happened literally our only day in Colombia. So we went on the party bus. We cool. We drinking their beers. We're talking. We're laughing and stuff. When we stopped to our first stop to the locals, they trying to sell us the green stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, we was thinking about purchasing.
Let me interject real quick. Why are you getting ready to buy something in a foreign country like that? You don't know these people. It's you and your friends who are women. Come on, you gotta be smarter. Travel with some men or something next time, at least for that protection.
But it looked like just the how it looked and the price of it. If he was trying to like sell it to us, we were just like, nah, we don't need it that bad. We bought like a fan, we bought maracas and like a satchel or whatever. So this, like, after we got off the party bus, everything went haywire. So we got off the party bus. Kalia was like, do y'all need a oh, I forgot to add this part. When I told Kalia how many delays we had, she was like, oh girl, I would have went home. So now all of this, it was so many foreshadowing events that happened. When we told her we didn't want to ride with her driver anymore, because that's how we got to the city. Her driver took us. She has a personal driver. That's why she stayed in Colombia. When we got there, we was like, no, we'll just go by ourselves to the club, and then we'll just get a ride back. We'll take a yellow taxi. You're not supposed to take a yellow taxi out there. They tell you, the locals will tell you that Uber is illegal because it doesn't give you tangible evidence on who they are and how to track them. So that's how we got into that's how that happened. My bad. Let me get my train of thought.
Come on now, we gotta be making smart decisions.
Okay, so I left off at the taxi stuff, but I forgot to say, when they trying to sell us stuff, like, it was kind of overwhelming because it's a whole lot of men just trying to sell you this. They putting stuff in your hand. They trying to do this. They trying to do that. And in the midst of that, my friend, she had her money out, and it's like in a little envelope. And we was like, well, we don't want to flash like that, but she wasn't trying to. But it's still like, it's just, that's neither here nor there. We just wanted to add that, like, it was kind of overwhelming with the purchases and everything, and how they was just like trying to hound you. So, huh? Oh yeah, and we had to pay to pee, and like it was just like nothing is free in Colombia. Like, nothing is free. So we didn't like the food at our resort either. So when we decided to go to like a club, first we went to Taboo. When we went to Taboo, the vibes just wasn't there. Like, a burger was like $38. We like, are they trying to, like, okay, we're not trying. We just trying to go somewhere like cheaper. Like, we thought, whatever. So when we go to Casa Palenque, that place that's always advertised in Colombia for being just so safe, cultural, and nice and stuff like that, we got the Casa Palenque. We went upstairs. We didn't like the food either up there. I think it's just a way of how I don't like the food. So when we got off for the taxis, we know not to go up to the equal people that's just trying to like take you. So well, not trying to take you, but like trying to just like accommodate you. I don't know. We just didn't go up to him. When he told us that it was 50, we was like, okay, never mind, we walking away. So he's watching us just walk away wherever we walking, and we ran into this man. Before we ran into this man, I hope I had a video when I get my phone. Like, you know how they be rapping to y'all? He was rapping to us, Bate Chocolate, and then I didn't want to buy I mean, I didn't want to pay him for that because I'm trying to get my Uber. Like, you came up to me. And then even had it down to the cat calling, like, the eye mommy, the biting. They went in kisses and stuff like that. Like, it's just too, like, overly saturated with flirtation. I don't know.
Of course it is. They send you ladies by yourself on the prowl. And they said, okay, we may have one right here. So, of course, they're going to come up to you. Of course, they're going to be doing overly flirtatious stuff because you have money. And they know you're American.
So when we got into the second one, it was a nice, handsome man. Like, the one that did this to us, nice, handsome, young looking. Like, he don't look like, but then again, you can't, don't judge a book. So when we got in there, he told us it was 52. Like, it was 50 as well. We was like, you know what, we probably not gonna get no cheaper because our hotel, we didn't know. We stayed at Dreams Caribana. It's in the cut. So when he told us 50, we got in. When we got in, my friends, we naturally just put on the GPS just to make sure that everybody going everywhere. We don't just do this only there. Like, we always do that when we travel. So my friend in the back, she noticing that he keep like missing like small turns. He's still going the same, like the correct way in general, but like he's still missing them. And like after he'll miss 2 left turns, he'll make up for it in the next left. So she was her eyes, she was getting sleepy, so her eyes getting heavy. She texted me because I'm in the front seat. She was like, Janae, put on your GPS. Usually I don't even listen like to her when I just be in the front. I be bobbing just on my phone, but like, you know, just everything happening for a reason. So I put in the GPS. He missed his first 2 left turns, and then the next one, like I said, he made up for it. So I remember us on the freeway, and that's when I ran into the first red flag. Usually when we in another country, they always drive like fast, trying to get you where they gotta go because they're going back to where the money is, like where the meeting points are, because it's touristy. So he's driving slow behind this one van. I'm like, okay, I don't really think nothing of it. I'm getting off Instagram, but I still got the GPS on, and I'm seeing that he kind of like looking this way, but I'm looking at him too. And let me insert the messages. Hold on, hold on.
This is crazy right here. Solo trips by yourself, trips without people who can honestly protect you. We got to start moving better. We got to start moving smarter. But we're going to keep listening to your story.
All right, y'all, so this is part 3 of us escaping attempted kidnapping. So I left off at us at the first red flag of him being like behind this other van, like driving slow, because the other countries that I've been in, they always drive like fast to get you where you gotta go. So I have the GPS still on my phone and stuff. We on the freeway at this point. I'm about to show you the messages. So these are messages right here. This is just normal paranoia for us just outside the country. We literally are not thinking nothing out the ordinary. The reason why I was comfortable with him like missing his turns, I'm thinking like maybe he know his city, he know how to get there. So by the grace of God, I woke up, y'all. First, let me rewind. So at first when we got in the car, he had the windows down. He rolls them back. I rolled some of mine up, and I noticed that he turned the air all the way on. So I'm getting cold. I'm guessing he thought we was drunk because you know when you cold you're gonna go to sleep. So Maya was already asleep.
Come on, ladies. Y'all can't be getting in strange people's cars. I know, maybe a taxi or Uber or whatever, and going to sleep because people have their own agenda.
My friend in the back seat. So I said Frio, like, because that's cold in Spanish. He didn't say nothing, so I just was moving the vents around. I'm wondering, like, he not playing on music, or at least trying to play on music, because our first taxi, he played the music and stuff like that. So let me fast forward. So when we was in the car, God woke me up. And I was like, nah, so you're supposed to be going this way, the U-turn, to get back to our hotel, because that's how it was set up. He was trying to get in the far right lane. I said, no. He said, oh, okay. So when we get in the cut of the hotel, it's like, we 5 minutes away from the hotel, y'all. So probably like, what, 1.5 miles, 2 miles, something like that. So he said, your GPS? I said, yeah, my GPS. Because I'm getting irritated. I feel like you're playing with me, but I'm still not thinking it's about to happen. So he was like, he said, your GPS again. So I put it in my left hand. I'm showing him like this. He take the phone, but not in a snatchy way. Like, he just took it like, oh, let me see. He's like, okay. He zoomed out. Now that I'm thinking about it, y'all, he zoomed out to see how far would we be from the hotel and where could he try to do his attempt at. Okay, so he was just staring at it, zoomed out. I'm like, all right, so I held my hand out, like, get my phone. He gave my phone back, and then he got on his phone. He typed in the code to his phone. It was like 2 something. I'm looking at the code, but I can't really see because it was too many numbers. So he got on his phone. I think he went to like Safari or somewhere where his search was. Typed in a few words, nothing too out the regular. He slid his phone back on top of the steering wheel, and then he tried to make a left turn, but like I said, he had the directions already. You already knew to go straight. So as soon as he tried to buck the left, I said, no, sir, you going straight. You know where we're going here. You know where we're going. Okay, straight. The way this man threw his car in, like, literally a couple seconds later, he's like, okay, straight. I don't know. I think we passed over a speed bump, or since he was already like slowing down, trying to speed back up because I told him go straight. That's how it was like so comfortable and so convenient for him to hurry up and go in gear like that. So he went in gear, smooth as hell. Gear in that same sentence, in that same breath, he took me and my friend phone. Like,
that's crazy right there. He just grabs the phone. If this is factual, he knew what he was doing. He seen 3 women. He already knew that he was going to get y'all. You got to be careful. You got to move strategically.
He took mine with his left and hers with the right. And then he starts like lunging at her. So Lex didn't waste no time. And I'm glad that all of our fight or flight senses was on right then. We wasn't trying to give my phone, be scared or nothing. I really don't know what his end game was because, anyway, let me fast forward. So he took her phone. She, boom, as soon as her phone relieved her hand, she punching. Now I start punching from the side because, like, mind you, he's lunging from the driver's seat to the back to my friend. So she, like, she punching him and stuff. And I'm punching from the side. So then my friend wake up. She said, Maya, this whole ass, like, this nigga trying to kidnap us. So she's punching him. They both get him, like, he's getting punched by both of them in the back. When he comes to the front, He comes to the front and I'm punching him too. I'm punching him. And then he gets out the car. When he gets out the car, he kicks me, steel toe boot, like the way my hand is right here in my chest, kicked the shit out of me like this. And I felt it, but I didn't feel that as much as the impact because my adrenaline, I'm like, because I'm really shocked. So are you see, like, are you, what the, like, come on. Okay, but I don't have no time to like act like I'm shocked. We still like punching. So he closes the door and then he tries to pull my friend out and I gotta come to part 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me know what you think about the story this young lady is telling. Is this gonna stop you from going to Colombia? Other ladies, is this going to make you want to go to Colombia even more now? Gentlemen, do you have a problem with this? Do you even think the story is believable? I know some people will say that didn't happen. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comment section down below. Ladies and gents, have a great night. Until the next time, Big Sarge the Gentleman, I'm out of here. Peace, peace, and peace.
Operator, Big Sarge is a true gentleman.